So here we have Cindy Lou Who. We are at Tractor Supply and we are working on leash walking. So you're gonna notice I'm gonna keep her to my left side when we're walking. Nice loose leash, never repositioning her with the leash. She does like to try and grab her leash, so we're working through the refocusing of that. So if she goes to grab that leash, I'm just gonna take a treat, get her focus off of it, and reward that. So, and this is very common. She's getting adjusted to this type of collar. So a little bit of that stopping to itch it is going to happen, and that's fine. She's just gonna be adjusting to it. You'll notice as we walk up and down this, I am gonna let her stop to sniff things. I want her to be desensitized and comfortable in every environment. So letting her stop to smell things really helps with this. Gonna take a treat, hold it to my left side. Nice loose leash, not pulling her back. It actually teaches a puppy to pull harder. So instead of doing that, I'll take that treat and reposition her with a treat instead of the leash. So I'm gonna throw it this way, getting her to my left side. Let her nibble on that. Good girl. Say yes, good girl a lot, and those are positive marker words. Those assure her that she's doing exactly what I want her to do, and down the road these will be just as good as treats to her. So good girl. This way. Good girl. So you'll hear me also making little noises when I say this way. That's just a human handler focus. Get her to look at me. This way. Yes, good girl. And rewarding that handler focus by telling her good girl and petting her up or giving her a treat. Leave it. Good. Good girl. Yes. This way. So if Cindy were out in front of me and she went through the leash all taut and it was pinned straight, I would want to wait to give her the okay to continue walking until there's slack in the leash. So if she walked around in front of me, I'd say, easy, let her hit the end of the leash. When it goes taut, wait till she comes back, gives me that slack, and then we'd say, good girl, and continue walking. This way. Good girl. This way. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. She's doing really good with this for just starting out. Definitely needs practice and she's working on it. She's doing really good for just starting out, like I said. She's just ready to lay down and take a nap, it seems like. But she's doing really well with all of her basic obedience. Good girl. This way. Yes, good girl. So just for starting out, doing good, like I said, not repositioning with the leash, teaching her to walk with a nice loose leash, not to focus on the leash, focus on me, handler focus, and things like that. So that's what we're working on. She's doing good with that. And like I said, getting her desensitized, walking around and letting her smell things, leave it, and working on leave it for things that are potentially dangerous. So I'm just gonna do one more pass this way. This way. Yes. Good girl, yes. Good girl. This way. Let me get her focus. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Good girl. She hit the end of that leash, came in, gave me slack, and I said this way, and we continued. She's doing really well. Of course, we're going to continue staying around the store for a bit and practicing this. She's doing really well, and we'll continue to work on leave it and things like that, but doing really, really good. Good girl. And we always end all training sessions on a positive note. So something she's strong with, like sit. Right now we're getting some praise, so we'll do a sit really quick, which is still luring for. Sit. Sit. Wait until that butt's to the floor. Good girl. And those feet are on the floor. Good girl. So we always end all training sessions on something positive and as well as with lots of praise. So we'll sit here for a minute, give her lots of praise, and then continue our field trip. Good girl. Yes. Yes.